Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? How are we doing today? It's a brand new week, brand new Jorby. Hope y'all are doing phenomenally. This weekend is Copenhagen. 16 teams going, and only one's gonna win. Everyone thinks it'll be K-Corp, and that's probably who it's going to be, or Monkey Moon will win another LAN again. Let's go ahead and turn this down just a little bit. There we go. What's up, Ty Swoogles? How do you join the queue? You got to join up in Discord, my man. Join up in Jorbit, ! Discord. Good to see you back. Follow all the instructions in the Start Here channel, and that'll tell you how to get registered and how you can get queued up. Right now, the queue channel is disabled, but I'm going to enable it here in a second for the queue to open. Saying hi to everyone real quick while everyone shuffles themselves in. Monarch here since... Monarch says he's been in stream chat for 2 hours, but I only see 30 minutes ahead, so... I don't know, Monarch. I don't know. What's up, Rollin' Puffin, Apex, Leroy... Poke Ninja, what's up, dude? Welcome to Jorbit. Not Riz. What's up? RC, what's up? Z Sad, Mimi King. Mistakes. Good to see y'all. Hope y'all having a good day. What's up, Horizon? James, today's a lurk day. I feel ya. What's up, Just Wanted? How you doing? Powerful Lord, what's good? Jackalicious, hello. All right, here we go. Queue's opening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know the drill. Get in there and hit that exclamation point queue. And I will pop our first players and we will get going. Still got to turn that music down just a little bit more. Shout out to everyone watching over on YouTube. You can't see or you can't hear the music over on YouTube, but you will be able to see and hear all the action. And let's be honest, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. You get even more cursed gifs. It's just the whole premise of that gif. Trust me, I've seen way worse in my long time on the internet. Believe me. But that is questionable at best. All right. We have our first 6 players popped for the queue. Harry Hardwan, Not, Gladiator, and Combat are ready to go. I need Junior Coffee and KO7 to hit the ready button for me. And then we'll go ahead and create the lobby. Perfect. Thank you, everybody. Let's go ahead and set her up. All right. Lobby's up. We ain't wasting no time today. What's up, y'all? How you doing? It's quite a chilly day where I am. But overall, a nice little Monday. How's everybody's Monday going so far? Monday might almost be over, or you're halfway through it, or your Monday has been long over, depending on where you're coming from. Yo, Yeti Boy, the Gold 2 is here. Formerly Silver 2. You gotta love it. What's up, Yeti Boy? Rainy and EU. Like all of EU. Just one giant rain cloud. And we're just waiting on Combat. Once we got Combat, we're good to go. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. All right. On blue, we've got Not, Champ 2, Coffee, Diamond 3, and KO7, Champ 1. On the other side, on orange, Harry Hardwan, Diamond 2, Gladiator, Diamond 3, and Combat, GC1. So 2 champs and a diamond on blue. And a GC and 2 diamonds on orange. We've definitely seen this rank split go either way. It really depends on how well blue can work together. And also orange. The biggest problem that they're going to have in this game is Harry Hardwan and Gladiator. See if they can keep up with the pace, not find his way back to KO7. But all 3 players on orange should be more than capable. Combat will be a good front man for this unit. Harry Hardwan and Gladiator. I think the one thing you might look out for if you're on this orange team is if you're third man, be careful on inching your way forward. Certainly a common habit in our lobbies is to turn upfield a little early as third man. But I know it's definitely something I've seen these players get better at as well. But we'll see how it goes this time around. Blue get their first goal early on. Keep up the pace like the Stonebank song, Monarch. I am not embarrassed to admit I have no clue what you're talking about. No reference from me there. But this weekend, I did some more Smite casting. I saw some of y'all hanging out in stream during those matches. I streamed my perspective casting with F-Dot. For those of you who may be unfamiliar with F-Dot, he had casted in Rocket League team streams, but also was the host of CRL. Meanwhile, Harry Hardwan will pick up a nice goal. KO7 kicking it away and not feeling the pressure from combat. Stretches for the ball and ends up missing. You gonna rock the Scarab today, Fishman Dog? Let's go, dude. Said the song is aight. Fair enough. Music very subjective. Is this PC only? No, all platforms are welcome to play. Which is a perfect time to remind you that if you are playing and you typically have crossplay turned off, remember to have it turned on for today. And also, we have to dispel the notion that players on console for some reason are worse and therefore shouldn't be played with. Combat will score. I think all of blue got caught. You see Not lurking forward into the near post as third man. And he went onto the wall for some reason there. Not, you know, he was having this problem last week where he keeps over-rotating into his team's corners when he's on defense. And he's just putting himself in uncomfortable positions. All Not has to do is just slow down when he rotates back. Just rotate into net, wait for the play to develop in the corner, and he'll be fine. No setup. Combat gets there. I mean, nothing's stopping you, Spulak, from queuing an hour before you're available. But keep in mind, my process goes, if the queue pops and you don't acknowledge the active match channel, the first time I'll move you down 2 games. And then the next time, if there is no communication from you, then I just take you out of the queue. That's the most efficient way that I can do this to make sure it's as fair as possible for everybody queuing up. And it's easiest on me trying to manage everything on the back end. So keep that in mind. As Orange put another ball in the back of the net, will Blue, you know, I believe that they have the disparity advantage in this game. It looks like Not was backwards. Not expecting Coffee to push it back the other way. KO7 was trying to be a lead man downfield. But the clear across the box, ill-advised. And it kind of ended up totally screwing up Blue's entire rotation. Blue might get one back here. Wow, barely saved by Harry Hardwan. You learned how to half flip, Yeti boy. Very nice, man. Very nice. Not waiting for this. It's right over his head. Turn this up just a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. Orange get another goal. Gladiator punches this one through. KO7 A light touch out to the corner. Knott should be racing towards the net there instead of turning up on the ball. Again, you got strong side of the orange rotation right on top of you. As soon as Knott sees that weak touch come out, if he can't go for it, he's got to come across cover net. There's no way he's going to get that touch off the wall. Very awkward spot for him to move up there. Kicked down to the side by KO7. Whoa, combat skips off of a blue car. See what Harry Hardwan can do. Light touch underneath. No goal for him. Time starting to run real thin for blue. Coffee picks up the midfield boost. But all of blue again, wide rotations. And I think the biggest thing for blue in this game were just the execution on the touches on defense and the rotations. I feel like if the rotations were better, they could have made up for the lack of quality touches on defense. But both were going wrong, meaning the goals come a little bit easier for the orange team. It started out really well for blue, too. Not picking up that first goal. You thought they might have some trouble, or was it KO7 off of Knott's assist? Yeah, it was KO7 off of Knott's assist. Oh, here we go. Great popper. And, oh, dude, okay, it's okay. It's all right, Knott, no problem, buddy. He said, okay, end it, please. Unfortunate. The ball speed just a little faster than he was anticipating, and he's not able to put it on target, but KO7's there to punch it in for him. Yeah, that's Gladiator for you. He loves that cat engine noise. Definitely a top 3 engine noise. I really still want a pro to do it like in Copenhagen, because I know that some pros would just tilt. I guarantee you. Oh, hang on. Okay, that's fine. He left at 0. We'll leave it at that. 3 goals up. I do say, please do not leave the lobby early, but GG's. Put up for all 6 players in the lobby. Technically, that was not early, so that is a pure technicality. But Orange will get the first win of the game. How much would it cost to get someone to trade you Alpha Boost? Well, I hate to break it to you, Yeti boy, but you can't trade in Rocket League anymore, buddy. But at its height, I think Alpha Boost got close to $20,000 or something stupid like that. And then when it was announced that trading was going away, I think it dropped by over 50%. And then like near the end, I think a lot of items went up in price since demand started increasing near the end. We got our next 6 players in the active match channel. RC, The Boss, Iron Victory, and Leroy have hit the ready button. I just need Apex, and I've got him. And Claybub. Claybub says moving down. All right, buddy. Z-Sad. Z-Sad, you are going to replace Claybub. Once you see the active match channel, go ahead and hit the ready button for me. Thank you, Z-Sad. I'll get the lobby created right now. All right, new lobby's up. You were looking to buy it for $50? Yeah, no, sorry, dude. That wasn't ever going to happen. I think all of the alpha items minimum were in the thousands. White Hat is the most expensive in history. White Hat can't be traded, so someone would have to sell their whole account for someone to get access to the White Hat. Oh, can't find it? All right, I got you guys. Hang on. Oh, I know why. I put an O instead of a C. All right. And everyone's able to get into this lobby. Beautiful. You're as far out of your price range. Yeah, the people grabbing that stuff is crazy to me, man. Jorby BVO moment, more like Jorby eyesight moment. Oh, we got all 6 players. We do not need to pause then. On blue, Apex GC2, IVG GC1, RC Champ 1. On orange, the Boss GC1, Leroy GC1, and ZSAD Champ 3. So almost a full GC1 squad on orange. The Boss and Leroy on the same team. The Boss and Leroy have been here for quite a while. They both started as Champ 3s in blue versus orange. But both have slowly worked their way up to GC. And if you guys checked out the Reddit post that gets posted by Devin after every ranked season, he posts the rank distribution. And after this last season, it's kind of crazy. So Champ 3 last season was 0.67% of the entire player base. So you were in the top 0.67% if you were in Champ 3 at the end of Season 12. At the end of Season 13, if you were in Champ 3, you were the top 1.57% of the player base. So it more than doubled. The presence in Champ 3 more than doubled this season. Champ 2 is like the top 3%. But GC1 is under the top 1% of the entire player base. Ever since they did the adjustments to like the higher level ranks, they got harder reset, and the percentages of people in those ranks dropped a lot. And even in Diamond, you see a huge drop off from not Diamond, excuse me, Champ 1 to Champ 2. Like Champ 1, it's 8%. Of the top 8% of the player base, and then Champ 2 is top 3% of the player base, which is crazy. That's a crazy gap between Champ 1 and 2. But as it goes, and the time goes on, everybody at every level is getting better at the game. So those adjustments become necessary over time, and I think that feels right. You know, Champ is a high rank in the game. And so I think that it's nice that the percentages are reflecting that now. And anybody in the champion ranks can probably attest to how much more difficult it is in Champ. That's a great shot from Apex. Get it around 2 defenders. He slipped right over ZSAD, who wasn't expecting to pop, and right over the boss's head. Nice move, 1v3 from Apex. So Champ is just an extension of Diamond. I don't really agree with that. The Boss gets a nice double tap and gets some revenge on Apex here. He steals RC's heavy touch away, keeps on boosting into it. And honestly, you know, why not? Just keep on boosting, get the double. It might have been just as fast to land quickly and go for the rebound if Apex was a little closer, but he did have a lot of time. The Diamond 3 and Champ 2 feel almost exactly the same. They are not the same, I assure you. The feels facts are rarely the actual facts. And just from watching the difference between Champ 2s and Diamond 3s in blue versus orange, there is a difference. Apex puts it down. A low shot underneath. Nice job from Apex sitting in front of it. Oh, he already got a Savior medal. That one cleared out to the left-hand side for orange. Everyone's sitting back. No one there to challenge IVG, and he kicks it away. This one's definitely a more difficult lobby for RC. But RC's doing his job. RC the Champ 1 in a sea of GCs and a Champ 3. But RC's been playing here for a long time. He's used to the higher pace of these lobbies, and he makes a great stop off the top of the crossbar. Taking it away to the corner. Still off the wall. Can't find the read. Still forced ZSAD to go high. The Boss and his teammate both combined, but I think that ended up soaring the ball sky high on the double commit. so they don't get away with it. Shot taken away by ZSAT. IVG still trying to pick it back up. And, ooh, Leroy, quite the pre-jump. I was going to say the pre-jump of his life, but I've seen too many other Leroy pre-jumps. You played me in rank 2s on console? Nice. You probably crushed me. And we got a rule 1 in our second game of the day. The boss and IVG, 2 GC1s, taking each other out. ZSAT, the C3, can't put it away. Leroy's got the save. It's a Luminosity decal versus the BDS decal. Possibly a matchup in Copenhagen this weekend. Then it would be completely one-sided. BDS would sweep, obviously. Just kidding. Rlcs will work his magic on Monkey Moon. Just you wait. Look at that eye. That eye is the all-seeing eye. I think Rlcs is going to lose to Monkey Moon again? No way. Any chance we could do a 2v2 day? I think it's unlikely. I think 3s is what makes the most sense for what we're doing. You say BDS 3-1 LG. IVG takes away the ball. Huge demo from ZSAD. Taking away the opportunity. ZSAD flying in, and it's popped up high. The boss flies in, but Apex stays right on top of it. A wide touch from Leroy with RC sitting right back in the net, and he ends up flipping away from the ball. On April 1st, can we do 4v4? That's a pretty funny idea. Unfortunately, I will likely not be able to stream on April 1st. And that is not an April Fool's joke. Next week, we're getting some work done on the house. The entire ceiling is being taken off. So, yeah, that's going to throw a wrench into the schedule for next week. But I'll let you guys know more information on that when I have more concrete information on the specific dates. But you can expect us to go on a mini break here soon. But we will be doing blue versus orange this week, so you don't have to worry about that. Apex low off the ramp. Already scored a 1v3 earlier. It is our first overtime of the day. So the people doing it are just going to tear it down and not replace it and call it April Fools. All right, so don't have them do it on April 1st. Got it. Leroy tried for the pincher. Would have been a tough one. The boss will get it on the right-hand side as Leroy set it all up, and that will do it. Leroy off the ceiling, beats the first defender, and popped up. The flip from RC is not good enough, or Apex, excuse me. And that will be a GG. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. Orange win another. All right, popping the next players in the queue. All right, we have our next 6 players. Claybub, Raven, Checker 101, Dino, Jackalicious, and Puffin. All hit the ready button. Thank you. I'll go ahead and set up the lobby now. Has to be the funnest lobby you've been able to play in. Nice, ZSAD. Glad to hear it, dude. Your front wheels are a centimeter off the wall and you backflip because of it. It's a rough life sitting on the wall near the post, man. What rank am I for all competitive modes, like, all together? Because you're silver 3 on 1s, gold 2 on 2s, plat 1 on 3s. Typically, what I've discovered, Yeti boys, as you get a little bit higher in rank, Your 1s rank will usually be about a tier below whatever your 2s and 3s rank is. But you're still in the thickest part of the curve. So right now I would just say you are in the... Your rank is training mode. EU. Oh, yeah, you're right. 4 EU. Leave that lobby, please. Or go up and set another one. For you, it's 3 ranks down. That's about a tier. It's the same with my 1's rank. And most people that I've ever seen talk about their 1's rank versus their 2s or 3s rank is all the same. Like GCs and 2s are typically champ in 1s. It starts to break down a little bit when you get to like high GC2, GC3, and then SSL. It really depends on how often that player plays 1v1. Your C2 and 2v2 and your plat in 1v1. Yeah, but do you play 1v1 at all, Duckboy Lars? Probably not the most accurate. All right, lobby's up. Yeah, I mean, it happens, Yeti boy. You know, these are low-stress lobbies, so there's only so much I can do about what region we play on. But we got the new lobby up. Everyone can join their teams, and let's get started. All right, on blue. Puffin. Diamond 3. Dino. GC1. Jackalicious GC1. And on orange, Checker 101, Champ 1. Rav. Or, yeah, Rave, I guess, GC2. Claybub is... He's okay. If he's... Oh, whoa, whoa, that's a dangerous cut from Claybub there. He will get demoed for his effort. All right, he says no problem. That's all I needed. Rave. Even the ball in front, and blue psych themselves out on the play. And Rave will get a free goal. Let's see how they're seeing this one on defense. Rave gets that touch. They expect him to keep going there, but you don't see the boost. And that's the difficult part on those tries, especially for Puffin. Knowing he's got to be a little bit quicker in these lobbies than, you know, in his normal rank games. He is used to it. But those ones can be tricky when you've watched players air dribble on you in these lobbies. Looking for the little things is not something you're quite used to as a Diamond 3. Claybub will throw it across, but Dino back to the opposite side. We never play US West. We never have a majority US West players in the lobby. It did happen one time. Nice pass to Checker, but hit up hard and high by Dino. So we got a bronze. We've had 2 bronzes play in blue versus orange. James and Blaze's sister. They brought her on to play a couple of games on Friday, and that was good fun. Dino will score the game-tying goal for blue. Jackalicious. It's a great stop to get that follow-up touch, and Dino's right in the lane to pick up that bounce off the ceiling, but Jackalicious, man, that's a great stop and touch right there. Hard to do on the Dominus. It's so easy to just hit that ball hard, even if you try to hit it softly in the Dominus. Jackalicious made it work. Dino and Puffin sitting across the corner, and it slips out to the right-hand side. Nice little wave dash recovery from Jackalicious. Puffin left all by himself. He's getting harassed. He avoids the bump, and Dino's there to help him out. It's super hard to score open nets. It's the hardest goal to score in Rocket League. Dino finds his way back to Jackalicious. Blue hanging on defense for now. Jackalicious looking like a mini cash out here today with his touches on the Dom. Does he end up putting it in? No, he loses control at the last second. Puffin trying to get a little mechie, but he ended up boosting hard into that ball on his launch. Nice flick off the bar and down. Jackalicious inside, back to Dino to the left. And that will be a blue goal. Good setup initially here from Dino on the flick. All three commit from Orange. Jackalicious and Dino work together to get that goal. About 2 minutes left on the clock. Jackalicious bombing it downfield. And nice touch out to the weak side of Blue's rotation from Rave. Claybub couldn't get a good handle on the ball. Still like how Orange playing it fast off the wall. Rave ends up a pass to Checker. Lobber saved by Jackalicious. Dino with some control. Nice soft touch underneath the ball. He flips over the first defender. Rave turning it into an offensive try, but Checker can't put it on target. Second man crashing in. Rave ended up boosting hard out of that play. Not available to turn on that one. That's fine. You do have to find a way to get through the net eventually. Almost a full minute pass. Rave. High pop on it. Jackalicious gave Rave tons of space there. Was able to punish. Put a little bit of pressure in front of the box. Got the challenge in the corner. Puffin deep back. And good try there from Puffin. He knew that he didn't want to just give it up. Tried to play it soft. And that's a difficult spot to do it. You got to be able to identify where your team might be sitting. Dino was right behind him. So it's tough. In that situation, it might even be better if you know Dino's behind you to just let it go. If you know you can't get the... If you know you don't have boosts, or you can't get a solid touch on the ball. Finding ways to get your team into the play can also help you out. Nice job from Puffin stealing the boost out. And good follow-up touch back to Jackalicious. He had a net. He had two players in orange sitting in the midfield, and they were absolutely primed to get dusted by a huge Dominus boomer down the center of the net. I think Jackalicious just overrolled. Blue are holding on to their 2-1 lead. As it's popped up, Dino gets one more. Orange will have to go the distance in the air. Rave at least keeps the ball up for now. Jackalicious would love to keep it going, and the touch right down. Blue will take the game. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players. Yo, Famil Leisner on YouTube. What's up? Welcome to Jorby. Happy to have you here. All right, we'll resolve that into a blue win. Dusk, Opato, Veaston, Indigo, Scythers are all ready to go. I just need... who am I missing? Mimi. And Mimi's hit the ready button. Beautiful. We got 1 US West, 2 US East, and 3 Europe. So US East will auto-break the tie. Lobbies up. I also forgot to tell you guys, in addition to the small break will probably be going on next week, tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment that I keep forgetting about. So because of the doctor's appointment, I couldn't get a time outside of blue versus orange hours. So unfortunately, I will not be able to do BBO tomorrow. And I'll probably mention that again before the... Whoa! No! 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 Oh, baby. That's quite the way to start the day. So, Opato. I believe Opato had played once before. I should do a spinning wheel for the servers. That only really makes sense if we have a tie, but I just do a coin flip for ties. But it doesn't make any sense to put a bunch of USD's players on a Europe server. Nor does it make sense to put majority EU players on a USD server. So doing a spinning wheel would not be ideal. Yo, Ozymandias, how you doing? Over on YouTube. Happy to see you in Jorby. Hope you're having a good day. We got Orange about to score another goal, but it's just saved. Almost 2 own goals. Mimi King slapped it off his own bar. Veaston on blue, GC2. Pato. Champ 3. And Mimi King, Diamond 1. On Orange. Dusk, Champ 1. Saigo, Champ 2. And Indigo, Champ 3. Oh, that one's looking juicy, but Pato was just a little bit behind the play. I couldn't end up putting it on target. What's up, Dan? How you doing, dude? Nice to see you back. A loose ball in front here. No one able to get possession just yet. He said Saigo is not Champ 2, but whatever. He's been Champ 2 for a long time. Unless his rank changed and he never updated his profile. Make sure if your rank does change that you update your profile with /register. Saigo going up for it quickly. And he'll get the second goal as he gets the give and go. And a hard touch. Mimi King wasn't expecting it. He started looking forward as third man. Looking at the ball, but not the players. And it ends up over his head and into the net. You know, and that's a tough one as third man, as a diamond. And you can't get caught on ball vision. You know, the game takes care of ball cam for you. You also got to make sure your eyes are on the rotation of the opposite team when you don't have possession. Where is that ball going? Rather than where is that ball now? Okay, not well. What rank is he? Veaston puts it out to the side and booms it downfield. Veaston actually wins the touch completely here. Good speed on the play. Dusk running back quickly. Saigo also in that corner. Nobody covering the net. And a lack of awareness on the Orange side on that play. Sai needed to cover the middle. Said you're almost 3. Then what is not waffling about? Saigo, no touch for him. Good try there from Indigo. Utilize space with those soft touches. Mimi King next up. Got the challenge. Blue are going to get it off the whiff. Pato will finally get a little bit of redemption from an Orange whiff on the play here. Mimi King gets the first challenge, and Dust just misses the read. Couldn't quite grab it. Pato will punish. As long as Saigo has ever been queuing, he's been queuing about as long as you have not. He has always been Champ 2. And has usually looked like a Champ 2 to me. Oh, Pato immediately challenged by Saigo. Trying to get that reset. Way to play the ball. What's up, Rain101V? How you doing, dude? Whoa. Nice save from Pato. Slapped it against the post. You're chilling? Good to hear. Indigo was hoping for a juicy redirect, but that ball had way too much sauce on it. Saigo needed a little bit more relish on that play. Pato will run away with the ball and the boost, but it'll turn off. Veasten will get the free touch. Blue are a little stacked on the rotation. Maybe King trying to get away from Pato, who looked like he was hell-bent on bumping him on the play. Oh, no. He bumped it into it. Here is Saigo. Get on the catch, the reset. Dropper goes down. He goes for another challenge that puts Veasten off course. And then a hard touch came out from Pato. Dusk just trying to get the ball away from him, but Pato somehow ends up with possession of the ball. Very fortunate considering he just gave up the ball earlier, and it pumped up again. 23 seconds left. Veasten has got control, looking for that game-leading goal near the end, and he's got it! Veasten over to the right-hand side. Full air dribble towards it. Gets that pop up. One more touch will do it. Two more touches just to be sure to really put it into the top bin. Nice shot from Veasten. $18 seconds for Orange. And the holding pattern has broken. Orange trying to grapple Blue again. May look like Blue winning the octagon this time. Coming across. It's not an octagon. Pato will score the last goal of the game, and that's going to do it. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. All right, our next 6 players. Chase, Monarch, Keanu, Powerful Lord, Horizon, and Juso. Go ahead and hit the ready button for me, please, and thank you. All right, we got 4 players ready. I have Horizon, Powerful Lord, and Monarch, and Juso. I need Chase to hit the ready button, and I need Keanu to hit the ready button. Or Chase, sorry. Last call for Keanu and Chase. All right, I got Chase. All right, we'll move Keanu down a couple of games. Replacing Keanu will be Yeti Boy. Get on in here. Hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you. All right, Yeti boys, hit the ready button. Let's go ahead and start this lobby. Yo, As the Legend, what's up, dude? How you doing? Welcome back. Happy to have you here. So I see Void joining up in Jorby as well. Glad to see some new faces over on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. So who do y'all got? Who are you rooting for? I'm not going to ask you who you think's going to win because everyone's going to say the same thing. It's not an interesting question, in my opinion. More interesting question, though, is who are you rooting for in Copenhagen this weekend? You're rooting for Elevate? Want APAC to get a couple of non-SSA wins? Luminosity? K-Corp? The better team. Yeah? G2? Gen G? You say realistically you would be rooting for KC? Oh, you're just responding to my previous statement. Complexity? Got you, got you. Yeah, it should be a fun tournament. I don't think it's our strongest LAN we've ever had. But I think it'll still be fun regardless. That's right. We do have our Epic creator code, JorbyPls. You can use it whenever you are buying anything in the item shop in Rocket League or Fortnite, if that is your jam. Can't find it for some reason? Just try spamming it. Triple check your name and password. Make sure you have JorBot instead of Jorby in the name. It's a common mistake. All right, Horizon's going to restart his game, and then we'll get going. Obviously, I will be rooting for Furia. I do think this Furia team is this is going to be their best shot on LAN that they've ever had. Yeah, Monarch, I know you're a huge LG fan. Lots of people are pulling for LG. They're definitely the most popular underdog at the event. Am I hosting these games on NA servers? I'm hosting these games on whatever server the majority of our players are from. In the event of ties, like 3 EU, 3 US East, I'll do a coin flip. But say if it's 2 EU, 1 MENA, and 3 US East, then EU would win the tie break automatically. Just like if there's 1 US West, 2 US East, and 3 Europe, US East would break the tie automatically. All right, we got Horizon in the lobby. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and start the game. On blue, Monarch, Diamond 2, Juso, Champ 1, and Yo Chase, or AC, excuse me, ACGC 1. On the other side on orange, we've got Powerful Lord, GC2, Yeti Boy, Gold 1, and Horizon GC2. So Yeti Boy first started playing with us a couple of weeks ago as a Silver 2. And when he first played, he had never turned on ball cam before. But since then, he's been on the slow improvement arc, getting into the golden ranks and moving his way up. So he's got 2 GC2s on his team. The gap couldn't possibly... well, it could be wider, but it'd be really hard for it to be much wider than that. So Yeti Boy is going to have his hands full in this lobby. Powerful Lord and Horizon. Horizon, I believe, playing for the first time with us. Horizon, if that's wrong, please correct me, but if not, welcome to Blue versus Orange. Happy to have you with us. On the other side, Monarch, mod of the channel. Juso's been playing with us pretty consistently lately, but we haven't seen Icy in a while. Happy to have them back playing some games with us. Icy going in front of it. Monarch deletes him. Predictions are just too much in my workflow to handle right now. Imagine to click that and like just move forward. It's just a lot for me on the back end. That's all. Icy getting 2 from orange to bite. We get Yeti Boy sitting back on the goal line. Won't get a chance to tackle Juso on the play. Dark Boy Lars says, what is ball cam? I know. Well, it happens, Disco Larry. Good to see you back, though. And that shot's coming in. Oh, Horizon. I couldn't see that from his perspective. I think as he jumped, he was too far centered on the ball. He couldn't roll his car around the far side of it.
Whip it!
No whiff there. Horizon still on top of the ball. Maybe had the flip. Won't get any height on it and easily turned away. That one up high and turned back over to the side. I don't know what the wows are about there, but Juso will get the first goal of the game for Blue. Will always be a little bit of trouble. I think Horizon and Yeti Boy ended up running into each other there. Horizon ended up in the net. Yeti Boy tried to come out to aggress, but Juso gets the easy goal. Went out to Twitch chat to say, my bad. Icy can't set up Monarch. Good coverage by Horizon. Low shot underneath. Powerful Lord will get it. Powerful Lord with a touch to stay close to him. Icy recognizing it in front of him. My God, that had a lot of power on off of his car. It was 94 kilometers per hour after the bounce, but definitely over 100 before that bounce happened. Nice shot from Powerful Lord. You GC in twos, Larry? Nice job, dude. Congratulations. Juso running away from Horizon, but running away, unfortunately, was unsuccessful. Horizon, light touch. He did a Powerful Lord right in front of him. Would have been a good option. Powerful Lord was full boosting right back into the rotation. Yeti Boy came forward to challenge. He'll move up again. Soft touch, leaving Icy all by himself, and Powerful Lord's just taking powerful shots every time he gets control of the ball. This time he fake challenges Juso. Juso loses control, and he waits for the bounce, gets maximum power that he can there, 103 kilometers per hour. Nice shot from Powerful Lord. What's up, L2WL? I don't know what that's supposed to be. But how you doing? Ball bounced down. Juso. Whoa! Oh, man. Not the way you want it to go if you're the orange team, but you take it if you're Juso. Slaps it on the backflip on Yeti Boy's car into the net. A lot of speed. No, this is whatever majority region is in the lobby. In the event of ties, we either take whichever region has the furthest away or a coin flip. Juso, good shot. He'll get right on top of the orange team, and Blue will take the lead. Powerful Lord gets bumped on the play by Icy. Not feeling Powerful Lord's presence in the offensive half. Just take him off the pitch, no problem. And Blue will take the lead. Orange, Powerful Lord got those two powerful shots pretty much back to back. But now Blue have taken control of it. Hard kick here from Horizon. Horizon going underneath it. Powerful Lord. Back to Yeti Boy, the gold. And good try there from Yeti Boy. An aggressive challenge to be sure. And they will get punished for it. Juso beats the last defender, rotating back as fast as he can. Horizon, good effort on the recovery. But just could not get back in time. So with 2 goals on top. 4-2. Blue have already tied things up over on the overall today. Oh, great shot from Horizon. Too hard for Blue to handle the heat as Powerful Lord got the touch back to Horizon. And powerful touch. I don't think Juso ever got a touch there. I think Icy that ball just bounced off the inside of the post back to his car. Monarch saying 40 points of pure moral support here. As Blue held on to their lead, but there's 10 seconds left for Yeti Boy, Powerful Lord, and Horizon to get down the field. Now they're out of time. There's no momentum on the ball in the orange half. Horizon makes good work. Oh, whoa, Powerful Lord gets uncomfortable and it drops down. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. All right, we have our next 6 players. Exonym, Wanted, Basil, Fishman Dog, Poke Ninja, and Ty Swoogles. Go ahead and hit that ready button in the active match channel underneath the post-game stats channel for me, please, and thank you. All right, all I need is Poke Ninja to hit that ready button, and then we'll be good to go. Last call for Poke Ninja 77. Well, you haven't let me know that you've seen the active match channel, Poke Ninja. So please say something in the active match channel for me, please, and thank you. All right, thank you. Now I will set up the lobby. Lobby's up. You guys can join your sides whenever you're ready to go. Yo, what's up, Digital Kapow? How you doing, man, over on YouTube? Happy to see you here. Welcome to Jorby. We got almost all 6 of our players on the pitch. As soon as we do, we'll hit the start button. Right now, we are only missing Ty Swoogle, and he's here. Beautiful. No, you're good, dude. All right, let's get started. On blue, we got a couple of new players in the lobby, and we'll get to them in a minute. Exonym, Diamond 2, Wanted, GC1, and Basil, or Wake and Fake, Champ 1. On the other side, we have Fishman Dog, Plat 3, Poke Ninja, Champ 1, excuse me, and then Ty Swoogle, GC2. It is Fishman Dog, the Plat, scoring for his team in the Scarab. The Plat on a team with Champs and GCs all around. He's got it in that Scarab, no problem, for the first goal. Yo, what's good, Anthony? How you doing, man? I told you guys that I was doing some Smite casting over the weekend with F-Dot, and Anthony Malum was running running the Observer and hitting the production buttons for us. He's big in not just in the Smite community, but he also does a lot of casting / producing in the or for an org called Rlcs, if you're familiar with them in the Rocket League scene. He does a little bit of casting for them in Rocket League as well. All the buttons. Indeed, indeed. A good follow-up goal and nice pass on that second play. You join the Discord, Digital Kapow. Yep, all you need to do is follow the instructions in the Start Here channel, and that'll tell you how you register a profile and how you can get queued up, man. Thanks for joining up in Jorby. I appreciate it. But you do all of the queuing and all the profile stuff within Discord. Not in any of the chats. Say is Rlcs are always fun, good watch. I have no doubt. That one from Wake and Fake. A little bit of trouble for the clears, but the layers are there. Ty Swoogle sits right on the goal line. Our two new players are both on orange. Pokey Ninja 77 and Ty Swoogles. Ty Swoogle's been around for a while. He's definitely came to many a Jorby stream even before we ever started doing blue versus orange. But this is his first time participating in our little viewer game extravaganza. Happy to have him here with us. Exit him with the catch underneath. Will slip right by Pokey Ninja. Now, Wake and Fake, I'm pretty sure used to be plat when he first started playing in blue versus orange. But he's got a Champ 1 posted next to his tag now, which is quite the come-up. Wanted, dropping it down. Ty Swoogles plays it nicely. Good follow-up as well. You get through the midfield, now you got to break out. You got the 50, not a ton of boost, and Wanted will challenge it back to the midfield line. Good try there from Ty Swoogles to break out through the midfield. Pokey Ninja trying to shovel this ball out of his own half. Good follow-up 50. Not a ton of boost to do much with this. Exinem doesn't get the greatest touch. To commit from Blue to help out. Puts them in danger on the back wall. See Wanted rotate right back and push up. Blue are very uncomfortable. And if we stop rotating into the play, then we're going to have a better time if you're on blue. Looking at Wake and Fake, but also looking at Wanted. You saw Wanted cheat up on, excuse me. You saw him go into net, and then he turned out of net before anything actually happened with the play. So he was in the right position initially, and then took himself out of position. It's almost like running bases in baseball sometimes with positioning that I see in blue versus orange. Like, you initially go to the spot where you know you're supposed to go, but then there's this urge to just keep driving, despite the play in front of you not telling you should be driving forward. And definitely the worst habit. Oh my God, who cares about habits? I just want to see this one more time. Look at this pre-flip to get the catch underneath. Grab that reset right through the defender and into the net. Pokey Ninja, he got out ninja'd there. Beautiful goal from Wanted. The Scarab is your sentimental favorite. There were several times we almost had 6 Scarabs in the lobby. Closest we ever got was 5. The Scarab, a time-honored car in Rocket League for sure. Orange have had a couple of breakout opportunities. Fishman Dog, the only owner of a goal on orange. He's got a free goal here for Ty Swoog. Oh, no! No! Oh, no. Ty Swoogle, what happened, my dude? Oh, man, that's a rough one. He got no power on the shot. Demo, it doesn't matter. Wanted gets the goal. Or gets the save, not the goal. Pokey Ninja going to steal the boosts. Wake and Fake getting on the back wall. And, Fishman Dog almost got caught out. But he gets the touch out to the corner. Allows his team to rotate right back in. Blue are going to take some space with a back pass. Wanted, daring him to go forward. And he gets pushed off the ball and flung up high. As Pokey Ninja dropped it down, and it's turned away. Ty Swoogle off the wall, looking for the game-tying goal, but he ran out of boost. Tried to roll into the ball, ended up not touching it at all. Orange still screening across. It's off the wall. It's bounced with underneath a second, and Exinem will clear it downfield. That will make life difficult. Impossible for Orange. He will win the game. GG's. Give it for all 6 players in the lobby. Oh, tie. The easiest goals are the hardest goals. Now we have our next 6 players in the active match channel. Galaxy Survivor, Dark 251 Burst, Ang, K-Flip, Keanu, and Brad So Rad. Go ahead and hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you. I've got Keanu, Dark 251 Burst, Brad So Rad, and Ang ready to go. I just need K-Flip and Dark 251. No, I have Dark 251. Galaxy Survivors who I need. Perfect. I've got them. And I've got K-Flip. Let's go ahead and open up this next lobby. All right, lobby's up, y'all. So I thought that blue were going to be able to catch up in the game differential last week, but last week orange extended it. Blue got down to like -4, and now orange, since Jorby started tracking, 524 wins for orange and 508 wins for blue. Well, -16 game differential for blue, which was a little worse a little earlier on, because you look at the top bar on the overlay will tell you game win percentage. So the farther blue it is, the higher win percentage blue has. If it's even, that means it's even. You know the drill. Simple maths. We got all 6 players in the lobby on blue. King Curtis rejoins us, Champ 2. Dark 251, Champ 3. Galaxy Survivor, Champ 1. On the other side, Keanu. SSL, Brad So Rad, Diamond 3, and K-Flip, Champ 1. So it's unfortunate for this lobby because Keanu had technically popped 2 lobbies ago where the ranks were a little bit closer to him, but this time around, you got all champs, 1 diamond, and an SSL. Eyes will definitely be on Keanu. The best way you beat the mechie players is you just challenge them immediately, just like Galaxy Survivor did right there, off the wall and into the net. That's the key to success here for blue. If you see Keanu, chase him down, and he'll steal it away from him. Keanu thought he had a little bit of space, and will push it right down into the net. Good steal. What's up, Arabian Pogger? We're doing all right. Hope you're doing well. Galaxy tried for the dish. It's not going to work out for him. King Curtis bumps his teammate out of the way and collects the goal. Well, I do not advise tripping your teammates on your way to the ball. But hey, if you're going to do it, you better put the ball in the back of the net. And there's good placement from King Curtis to push it right on in. He said sorry for bump. But hey, at least you scored. Hard clear here for K-Flip. And that leaves it loose and easy for Keanu to get the first goal for the orange side. Blue get bunched up here in the side. You see Galaxy Survivor totally takes that play away from King Curtis. Got to be a little more aware. When you're driving back, you do have another teammate to take away that ball. K-Flip with a low bouncing touch. 2 commit from blue again. I believe that was, I'm not sure who double committed, but I think blue just got to settle down a little bit. Dark 251 lobbing it up and a good catch, but a double commit as well. Nobody from blue could push forward. Galaxy Survivor shakes that ball away from the orange team. King Curtis goes for the boomer. Galaxy Survivor waits for the touch. And Galaxy Survivor feeling really anxious right now. He gets away with it this time, but he keeps going when his teammates are in the area. Just needs to slow down. and let his team also play the game. That high anxiety play will, more times than not, put your team in a tough spot. Keanu gets there in time for the challenge. K-Flip tried to read the bounce off the corner, but couldn't get the grab. Good awareness. Sacrificing your scarab to make sure that the challenge doesn't happen, and Orange gets some space. Brad's so rad, by the way. Been a while since we've seen you, dude. Happy to have you here with us. Keanu, an easy flick. Brad's so rad. Will pick up the goal. But Keanu, the soft touch. See how it freezes King Curtis. He can't go. He's got to wait for the pop. And Keanu took full advantage of the space. Dusted him on the play with 2:33 to go. The way forward for Blue, just to settle in a little bit. 2 commit this time. Dark 251 and King Curtis. Galaxy Survivor. Uncomfortable spot for him. King Curtis comes through. Looks like Orange may be getting the ball here, but you see how tight Blue's rotation is right now? Very uncomfortable. And that's just going to go in. So I'm going to pick on Galaxy Survivor here a little bit, because it's another lesson of how you should be rotating. So he started by driving forward as third man. He put himself in the middle of the rotation. He's just looking at the ball. And you can tell he's just looking at the ball because he keeps driving towards the ball without any regard for what's going on around him. So Galaxy Survivor is full tunnel vision right now. And he's just got to be a little more aware on what's going on in front of him. Keanu will dust him otherwise. Let's watch that one more time. Keanu waits for Dark 251 off the ceiling, steals it from him, and even has a second touch on top of it. Beautiful touch there from Keanu off the ceiling. Making it 4-2. King Curtis. Absolutely stunned by the play from Keanu. K-Flip gets up quickly, but Galaxy Survivor gets there in time. Blue very jumpy. Not just Galaxy Survivor. We've seen Dark 251 and King Curtis also double up a couple of times. But things can really snowball out of control if you're not careful, and then your teammates will start making errors where they wouldn't have before. What's up, Daniel's young brother? How you doing, man? Welcome to Jorby. We were trying to fight back in this game. Dark 251 will start the push. Got the pass. Back to Galaxy Survivor with a low pop. Keanu got the grab. K-Flip clears it out. It's over Dark 251's head. Orange almost get a free goal from the midfield line, if not for a little pop before Blue get deleted. High ball off the corner. Galaxy Survivor's shot denied. Blue still looking to get within one. King Curtis, hard pass out. Galaxy Survivor challenged by K-Flip. Dark 251, it's too heavy of a touch, and he can't get there. Brad so rad will pick up another goal. With about 44 seconds left. Dark 251, I don't think needed to jump on that ball at all. It's going very slow. Typically the only time you need to jump is when there's a lot of bounce and a lot of momentum on the ball. And you want to jump before that ball gets to you so you can hit it with the side of your car and slow it down. Dark 251, with the ball moving as slow as it had, really just letting that ball pop off your car and then immediately responding with a jump. You'll have more control than you otherwise would have found. So King Curtis will pick up this one, and it becomes questionable with 28 seconds left. Orange have built themselves up quite the lead. We'll see if they can make it happen. Light touch, and oh no. Oh no! Galaxy Survivor cannot wrap himself around the Milky Way. Instead, he puts it right back into his own net. Oh! That's the feels, man. That's the feels. When it starts to go right, it all falls apart. Like a Jenga tower that your little brother comes in and knocks over because he thought it'd be funny. Keanu with the reset. Back to K-Flip. Coming across for the 7th goal, but it's denied. Galaxy Survivor challenged again by K-Flip. And it's a bouncer. That is going to do it for this game. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. Orange will win. All right, next up I have Felix is Insane, Marvo. Both have hit the ready button. I need Radaville. And he's hit the ready button. I need Grimsis. And Devexium. And Erebon Speds, although I think he said he was having to do something, so let me move him down. All right, replacing Erebon Speds will be Imagine. Imagine, you are up next. Once you see the active match channel Imagine, you've got it. You already hit the ready button. And we'll go ahead and create the lobby. Lobby's up. And once you guys are in, you can join your sides. Nothing for you specifically, King Curtis. Nothing really jumped out at me glaring in that game. My focus was elsewhere in the lobby. Devexium needs moved back. Everyone go ahead and leave this lobby. We're going to have to reset it up with a new player. Replacing Devexium will be Hen Biggins. Welcome back to BVO, dude. It's been a little while. Happy to have you back. It's your time. Don't know if you guys had seen it this morning, but the Rocket League Esports account announced that Major 2 was going to be in London. We're going back to the Copper Box for a third time. And that'll be at the end of June. So an early major announcement. I'm sure that will make many people happy. I'm curious where in North America Worlds will be. All right, we got Hen Biggins ready. Let's go ahead and create the next lobby. We have 3 US East, 2 Europe, 1 MENA. As an automatic tiebreak, we go to Europe. Lobby's up. Oh, yeah, that's where we met Arabian Pogger. Nice, man. Nice. You hoping Atlanta or Charlotte? Yeah, either would be cool. A lot of venues in the Northeast as well. All right, we have Imagine and Marvo in here. I just need Grizzy Sizz, and then we're ready to go. Actually, I don't think Grimsis ever hit the ready button. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I saw his name. Hang on a second. Me too, Arabian Pogger. Me too. I wish so as well. All right, there's no Grimsis. Everyone going to leave that lobby. Give me a moment here. That's on me. I didn't see Grimsis never hit ready. Replacing Grimsis will be As Does Milk. As Does Milk, please go ahead and hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you. And we'll stay in Europe for this game. All right, As Does Milk is ready. Perfect. All right, third time's the charm. And once you guys are here, go ahead and join your teams, and then we'll get started. We got 3 players in here right now, but as soon as we get everyone in, we'll be good to go.
Don't whip it!
Never mind, As Does Milk needs move back a bunch of games. Give me 1 second here, guys. We will get this match going as soon as we can. All right, replacing As Does Milk will be... no. Hang on. All right. It will be Not. Not, you are up. Am I going to do predictions for the major? I don't know. All right, I got... I just need Not to hit the ready button for me, and then we're good to go. Last call for Not. Okay, we'll try Not again later. Replacing Not will be Gladiator. Gladiator, go ahead and hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you. All right, I see Gladiators hit the ready button. Let's go ahead and create this lobby. We are still 2 EU, 1 MENA, and then 3 USE, so we'll stay on Europe for this lobby. Lobby's up. Let's go. Good matches today. Always Vicious Germs. Always. How you doing? My cat is just meowing up a storm underneath me. All right, we'll go ahead and reset this. I see Gladiators join the lobby. And we do indeed have our next game underway. Let's go ahead and play on blue. Imagine Champ 1, Daddy Felix, Champ 2, and Marvo Champ 1. On the other side, Hen Biggins, GC2, Lightning McQueen, Diamond 1, and Gladiator, Diamond 3. 2 diamonds and a GC on orange versus a fully champ squad. Who do I got winning the major? I got K-Corp winning the major. I will be utterly shocked if K-Corp don't win. Imagine. Hard catch there. The only downside is that the game starts super early for me this weekend. And I don't know if I am going to be getting up at basically 5 a.m. my time. And by the time I get up, the games are going to be over. Lightning McQueen will punch the first ball in. Hen Biggins got there on the challenge. Lightning McQueen speedily getting there in time and getting the bouncer. Marvo tried to recover. The result stays the same. Yeah, I mean, I'm not willing to pick anybody but Carmine Corp. Marvo picks up the game-tying goal, gets some redemption after he got scored on last time. And Imagine got him on the 50. Gladiator shaded to the right-hand side. He couldn't get back across. Times to start U.S. East. Pretty sure like 8:30. Like 8:30 U.S. East time. You're going to be at school for most of it. Yeah, usually EU starts a little bit later. Like, usually it's like 7 a.m. Like 7 or 8 a.m. Like West Coast time, but not this time. The shot real hard off the bar. It will be turned away. I'm sure that it's because of a venue restriction. It always is. If the timing is not ideal in any area, it's either because it's too far away or because there's some odd restriction at the venue, which we've dealt with before. So there's another goal going in. Orange will pick this one up. Lightning McQueen gets another goal. And Imagine just raced towards it a little too quickly on that ball. He ended up skipping off of his hood and into the net. Unlucky. Oh, G2 flops. G2 aren't going to flop. But I do think that they will have a difficult time against most of the French teams. I don't know. I guess my confidence factor is not like ridiculously high for G2. I do think they'll struggle against the EU4 though. And I don't know what to think of Genji. I don't know what we're gonna get from them. I have not seen consistent play at the level that you want to see them compete at against Europe. They looked really good at the end of the split. But, you know, once you get to LAN, it always works a little different. I personally don't think that Luminosity and OG, I don't have a lot of faith in their ability on land with the rest of the field. But you know, you get a couple of you get a couple of scrims in Europe. You start getting the feel. You're in that land environment, especially a player like Noli and JNaps. They both come alive in a land setting. It's been a bit since we've seen Calm on land, so that OG team might come out completely differently. But I am a little sad that we won't get to see Space Station, because I thought that they had looked pretty decent. Lightning McQueen comes across, gets a hat trick for his team. He goes right past Imagine. Daddy Felix wasn't expecting it. Playing a close second. He's expecting that challenge to come out from Imagine. It never does. Orange up by, oh no, Marvo. Marvo says, oh, you want to score on my goal? No, I score on my goal. Thank you, Hen. Oh, man. Rough stuff. Falcons have a good chance against you. I think Falcons and Furia have good chances against EU. I think they have the play style that fits for it. Daddy Felix comes in like a homing missile from the top. He double commits with his team, but a pre-flip to get back into it. That's kind of crazy. Nice goal. Yeah, I'm also hoping for a Falcons-Furia playoff game. I really want that in 7 games. I think it would be one of the fastest series we've ever witnessed in terms of speed. Roller across. Daddy Felix stays on top of it. A little bit of trouble here for Blue getting the clears. Daddy Felix, I think he thought Imagine was maybe going to take that one. Ideally, you like to see him come out for that ball immediately off the rebound. Nice challenge. That one works out. A little goofy. Blue certainly weren't expecting it. Marvo, no play here. He's lost on the sidewall. A broken play here for Blue. Pot shot easily turned away by Lightning McQueen. Sitting across in front of the box. Flying in. Daddy Felix is denied. Hen Biggin stays right with him. Getting a savior medal for his efforts. Middle of the box is open, though. Imagine just couldn't find the power. He ended up flipping a little early into the ball. Daddy Felix back to Marvo, popping it high with both players on the ground. Great touch from Marvo, but better follow-up by the third man of Orange, keeping that ball out of their net. And that would have been go time for Blue. If they somehow score here with a second left, they have left the question on the table, but it will be mighty difficult. Make sure you got to keep that ball in the sky on the kickoff. So on the kickoff, you want to try to keep your nose underneath the ball. You want it to skip off of your car. So if you jump at it, that will not be the play. And Daddy Felix, he's in the breakout. Perfect opportunity to do it. He recovers on the flip. Oh, and he doesn't pop it at all. But the shot's there! Marvo! At 0 seconds from Daddy Felix. He don't need to pop it. It was Orange helping him out. Lightning McQueen kept the ball in the air, and Marvo delivers the game-tying goal.
Bruh.
Whew. Oh, Lightning McQueen. He's not thinking. He is not thinking that Daddy Felix is missing that ball. So he's driving forward, hoping to just bump him out of the play entirely and then put the ball on the ground. But instead, he ended up being the purveyor of his own destruction. And now look at Daddy Felix setting up Marvo with the fake touch and the light touch. Lightning McQueen gets underneath them. Imagine got in front of the challenge again. Orange have the midfield. Gladiator immediately challenged, and it goes back to the left-hand side for Blue. Well, this looked like it was over, and it looked like Orange were going to get the easy dub. But then with a second remaining, Blue got within 1, and Daddy Felix got the perfect touch on the kickoff right through the defense. And a miss is what makes all the difference. How about it? The tactical whiff. Marvo to the Felix! And Daddy's missed it. And his son can't deliver the goal either. A whoa moment indeed. Blue had it right there. That was the game. but they couldn't close it down. Lightning McQueen slips it across, and Daddy Felix is forced back to his own corner. Immediately challenged by Gladiator. Orange breakout, huge. No one gets there immediately. Imagine is there. No one challenges from Orange despite having 2 players. At least one should be able to commit. Marvo gets the touch, and again, we're bunching up a little bit from Orange. What terrible rotation here from Lightning McQueen. He needs to get into the net earlier. He ends up not being able to do much on the ball there, and it's cleared right back across. Marvo, it's in the net. Lightning McQueen can't get there, and that is a GG. He's very uncomfortable on the rotation. Turning back into the corner, and it comes across, and that is an unfortunate touch at the end of the game. Blue will come back. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. Glad you had a good time, Marvo. That's okay, Flax Sale. We all have our rough games, my dude. It happens. We shall fight on the walls. We shall fight on the grass. We shall fight in the air. We will never surrender. We have our next 6 players. Big Among Us, Apex, The Boss, Colin Bear, Dreary are ready to go. I just need KO7, and then we'll create the next lobby. Last call for KO7. He's out of here. Replacing KO7 will be Devexium. Devexium, go ahead and hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you. What do you mean off T or FT of Doom? 51 saves? What do you mean? Last call for Devexium. Oh, he did? Okay. Oh, wait, I did see him. Sorry, Devexium. My eyes are not working today, buddy. On me. Lobby's up. Get on in here. Yo, Ifato, what's up, dude? You like the channel? I'm glad you like the channel over on YouTube. If you like what you're seeing, be sure to sub and hit that like button as well. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you so much, Ifato. Happy to hear it. Happy you're enjoying the content. Oh, just the total on blue? Got you, got you. Yeah, I wasn't looking that time. What's up, Chucky Purple? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Colin Bear's got probably double input issues there. Yeah, all good, Colin Bear. Get it situated, and then we'll get going. Hey, what's up, Kyorescent? How you doing? Good to see you back. I gotta take this off. It was freezing cold when I started, but whenever I do these and I'm casting a lot and then the stream, the heat starts picking up around me. Got a lot more body heat. I'm going to move this while we wait for Colin Bear. All right. Do I play Fortnite, Fato? Sometimes, but not really lately. All I've been playing lately is Smite, honestly. All right, as soon as Colin Bear's back in, that's when the game will begin. All right, Colin Bear's made it back in. All right, let's go. On blue, we've got the boss, GC1. Dreary, who we haven't seen in a little while. Happy to have you back, Dreary, Champ 3. And Crying Cow, 14,299. As Champ 2. Now for Crying Cow, I believe this is the first time playing in blue versus orange. Happy to have you here with us, dude. Hey, I'm happy to hear that, Fatal. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Apex, we got on orange, GC2. Devexium, Champ 2. And Colin Bear, 32, Champ 1. No, we are not doing predictions. You can pretty much assume that predictions are off the table for the foreseeable future. The boss, driving that one underneath, and it's a high clear. Apex will push it down, and Colin Bear gets there on the follow-up. Dreary? Dreary? Okay. Oh, it's a little scary. No, if you update your profile, it will not take you out of queue, but it won't update until you're processed through the queue once. So the boss chased his own touch there. Crying Cow had jumped in the air and took away the ball. Apex will punish immediately there. Orange will take the lead. Clear straight down the field. Colin Bear with control and the boost, trying to avoid that bump. It's pushed back down to the wall, and a huge shot, but just off the post for Devexium. Good try. He had the net if he could have found it. Yo, Misery, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Apex, free goal maybe, and no. He didn't have enough boost left. Crying Cow got the goal. Colin Bear was there lurking around, though, and he will pick up the fish. Good job from Crying Cow to get in there. The boss, unfortunately, didn't want to own goal, didn't want to rotate and put himself in a bad position, but there were few positions that were going to be bad, going to be good ones. You're good, Misery? I'm doing all right, man. What's up, M-Dog? How you doing, dude? Dreary, drive in, off the bar. Beautiful assist from Dreary on the play. The little bit of space that he has, he utilizes it in front. Only one to beat. Decides to get the catch on the air dribble. Colin Bear gets dusted on the play. And the change-up shot will go right in. Which is my famous video? Unfortunately, I have no famous videos. My most recent... Or not my most recent, but I recently posted mine and Corelli's Copenhagen power rankings, and that has the best. That video has performed the best out of anything else on my channel, with almost 5K views. So that would be my quote most famous video. Pop the cross. Dreary will clear it out for the blue side. PC still in the living room. I feel ya, M-Dog. My PC still in the kitchen. Next week, we're having some work done on the house. And hopefully after next week is over, I won't be in the house next week, but hopefully we'll be able to set up in the studio and we can finally have our, get rid of this kitchen background that we have. I'm just like in the corner of our kitchen. It happened since we moved here back in February. Orange staying on top of this ball. And boom, downfield. A bouncer. What games do I play? Well, like I said, I've been playing a good bit of Smite, which is a third-person MOBA made by a company called Hi-Rez Studios. It's the game that I want. It's the game first game I ever streamed, which was back in 2014, 2015. As that one rolled off the wall, and the shot's right in! Crying Cow is laughing the whole way to the fields, and he's grazing the grass. Dreary. That shot could have been in, but that's all right. Crying Cow's got your back, and it's a goal for the blue team, tying it up. But that's what I've been playing a lot lately. In my leisurely gaming, at least the last day or two, I've been playing One Finger Death Punch, which is an older game, but a really fun one to play. That drops down and hits it across. Need one of your shorter friends that run cable through the attic? And Morgan, you're slender enough. You can slink your way in there. Apex tried to shovel that ball out. Not going to happen. Not a lot of boost here for Apex. And all three commit from blue. Dreary's got his boost, though. He'll beat Devexium. Apex is also coming on the far side, so Dreary gets a follow-up touch and pushes it across the opposite side. It needs something a little more than that. Actual box pressure. Playing it to the corners, all fine and dandy. But it does make it easy for Orange to get back into position. You got to make them uncomfortable. Colin Bear staying close. The boss gets right on top of him, and now it's cleared downfield for blue. No one gets it on the wall. Colin Bear, he ended up passing it to Crying Cow. Ill-advised as he's on the orange team. But he'll keep it down, and we do have our second overtime of the day. Aya Fato. This is a little thing I call Blue versus Orange, which are viewer games, essentially. You queue up for them in Discord, and I cast over it. I am a professional Rocket League commentator. I've been casting professionally for 8 years. Dreary will put the final goal in, and that'll do it. Blue will win the game. GG's. But I've been casting Rocket League professionally for 8 years, and have been casting the Rlcs, Rocket League Championship Series, for 7 years. That's the thing that I do, and I do this little Blue versus Orange thing on my stream as well. All right, we'll clear that out, and we will resolve it into another blue win. Blue are getting a lot of wins today. They might start to climb back in that game differential. All right, we're popping the queue. Now let's get our next competitors right on in there. All right, next up is ZSAD, Not, Leroy, Arabon Speds, Iron Victory, and RC. Hit the ready button for me. I got all 6 players ready. Beautiful. I will set up the lobby now. Your first win in forever. Let's go, Dreary. Happy to see you back, man. Hope you've been well. You love Rocket League? I love Rocket League too. There's simply no game like Rocket League in the competitive space. Everything else just does not have the level of mechanical intensity, the level of skill that Rocket League requires. And I know some people will argue, I think the only games that come close to, what is going on with this director cam? Thank you. The only games that come close to Rocket League in difficulty of skill are StarCraft and Smash. Melee specifically. See, me and Rocket League have a love-hate relationship. It's a hard game, man. Literal units of measurement, literal centimeters will have be the difference between you getting control on the ball versus you straight up own goaling for the other team. There simply is no game that demands more of you and more of your consistency than Rocket League does. You would argue high-level Fortnite? I don't agree with that. I think that while high-level Fortnite requires high APM, the reality is there's a lot of other factors that go into winning a Fortnite game. But in Rocket League, everyone spawns with the same boost. Every car goes the same speed. Every car holds the same amount of boost, and all of the pickups available are on the field. Whereas you have a lot more variability in terms of weapon types, and all of that kind of fun stuff that can really change the difference in a fight or not. You know, if Rocket League were a battle royale, in some way, like I don't know how it would work, but like if Rocket League were a battle royale, you wouldn't lose in the final circle because the other guy had a sniper and he sniped you from like 300 meters away versus you not having one. You know, there's no car in Rocket League that has like a weapon that's really strong, and you're not relying on loot tables to get yourself the weapon that you want. Now, there are ways you can control that in Fortnite. I'm not saying Fortnite doesn't take skill. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that in terms of the mechanical intensity, the game demands mechanical consistency out of you, demands consistent decision making. And one wrong move, 1/2 second wrong timing results in the ball in the back of your net if you're up against a competent player. RC will put another ball in the back of the net. That's 2 goals. Yeah, there is. It's called Vatira. But see, that's the beautiful thing about Rocket League, is that Vatira had to train up that skill. There's no inherent ability in the game that makes Vatira Vatira. Everybody has the same tools available to them that Vatira does. And if you get into a lobby with Vatira, he has no inherent advantages. He's just better than you, period. No heroes, no abilities, no balance needed. It is the most pure competitive game on the market. There is no comparison. RC got the touch up and almost got a 3rd goal for his team, playing pretty well in this lobby. RC with a light touch and turned away out to the side. What's up, D-Poke? How you doing, man? Good to see you. The only person in your friend group that likes Rocket League? Yeah, Rocket League is a very frustrating game for most gamers. You know, when you pick it up and you can barely drive the car into the ball, that's enough to make a lot of people quit on outright. IVG got the touch. This game is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, I saw you were in chat yesterday watching the Smitecast, dude. I appreciate that. I saw a couple of you in there yesterday, and I really do appreciate that support. Like I said, I've been playing Smite for a very long time, and it's cool to be able to cast with a guy that I literally watched when I went to the Smite World Championships in 2016, and I watched him cast the game when I was just a fan. I wasn't really involved in anything. I wasn't even casting Rocket League at the time. Right after that event is when I started casting Rocket League. And this is a good flick from Leroy. He's got a one-on-one. He's got control. Barely had it, and he knew he had to get rid of it soon. RC not going to get there in time, and it's scored. Blue get 1 on the board. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree that, oh wait, Knott's just going to get the goal here. Orange's lead evaporates immediately. See, Erebon Speds, he's behind IVG here, and he just leaves the play. Oof. Yeah, I wouldn't be leaving the play until I know that that ball is not in possession of blue. He assumed that IVG would get there on the challenge, but IVG was playing from behind. So not the smartest decision there from Erebon Speds. Did I watch the last Smite World Championship? I did. But what was I saying? Oh, no, I don't disagree that, like, Fortnite has a high skill ceiling with the building. I totally recognize that. But if we're talking about the most demanding games out there in terms of ceiling of skill and in terms of difficulty of skill, like I said, the only two games that I feel rival Rocket League are StarCraft and Melee Smash Brothers. And only StarCraft purely because there is, like, if you misclick once at a high level, like if you make one input error, you are going to get behind. Like, it's such a snowbally game that way, where if you're not matching pace of play at all times, and that's hard to do in an RTS. Orange will get their lead back. IVG sneaks this one through. ZSAB with a heavy touch, and everyone from blue not in position. Not again, man. Not. I'm going to need you to watch your own replay and cringe at your rotations, and then maybe you'll stop with these aggressive rotations. It's killing me, man. I know you can do it. I know you're capable of a little bit more patience on the back line. But this has been a real bad habit for you lately. He will pick up the goal with 19 seconds left. We're all tied up. What game did I say? StarCraft? Yeah, StarCraft 2. That's a decent shot. It would have been saved, maybe, but it got through Erebon Speds, and RC was flying across on the layer and just couldn't get there. I appreciate it, Aya Patel. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, man. So your dad's really good at StarCraft? Yeah, the RTS I played more growing up were Age of Empires and Command & Conquer. Not... Oh, no! He misses the game-winning goal. And he ripped off the crossbar. No dice here for blue. Leroy in overtime, our third overtime of the day. Around the corner, and it's challenged. Nice catch from Knott. Goes underneath. RC thought he could call his bluff. But was not bluff, or he was bluffing. So I think I said that backwards. But either way. Whoosh. That time it just ripped off of his nose while he was still on the ground. If he really wanted to score that one, he had to jump and react immediately. IVG looking for the bump. ZSAD gets right on top of him. Erebon Speds pass to RC, but cut off by ZSAD. And bomb down the field. Erebon Speds going to let that one go. And oh no, that's how you lose it? Oh my. That is not how you want to lose the game. RC, the shot from Leroy, a little too fast, and he couldn't get there. I think he misjudged the speed as it was coming out because he was coming back. He tried to boost into it, and he could not get there. Blue win the game. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. All right. Popping our next 6 players in the queue. Craterade, Hey Zeusy, Mankur Taz King, Tom, Asda's Milk, and KO7. Hit the ready button for me, please, and thank you. I just need Asda's Milk, but he may still be away. I know he said that he had to go away for something. Last call for Asda's Milk. All right, replacing Asda's Milk will be potatoes. And we got lots of potatoes in here, but potatoes, P-O-T-A-T-O-E-S, potatoes. Sure, IFATO. It's not a secret. I am 31 years old. All right, KO7, Potatoes, Jesusi, Craterade, Mankataz King, Tom. All ready to go. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get the lobby set up. Lobby's up. He said, we all potatoes, aren't we all? Game's been tilting you a lot for the last week. Yeah, last time I tried to play last week, I also got a little tilted, so I haven't touched the game in about 5 or 6 days in terms of playing. And I'm having a great time not playing. It's nice playing some other games for once. Got 4 players in the lobby. As soon as we got everyone in here, we'll go. Leroy saying, yeah. Yeah, I find like a good long break, 1 to 2 weeks, really helps shake out all the bad habits. All right, we got all 6 players in the lobby. On blue, KO7, Champ 1, Craterade, Champ 1, and Jesusi, Champ 1. All Champ 1s on the blue side. On orange, Potatoes, Champ 2, Vadison, Diamond 1, and Potato Soup, Champ 2. So you got Potato Soup, Potatoes, and wait, what? Potatoes, Potato Soup. That's Tom, I think. Luckily, they're both Champ 2. Otherwise, that would really throw me off. I see the Manfield Knight has been redeemed. I'll change the map next time around. KO7 flying in, back to Craterade. Vadison bumped a bit on the play. All 6 are regular players here in blue versus orange. Vadison started out as a gold when he first started playing, now diamond. Craterade drops it down. KO7 with the follow-up. He started as Diamond 3 and is now Champ 1. The Potato Army is approaching, and you are in deep fear. You can smell the starch rising over the hill. Oh, Jesusi just trying to double hop to get out of the way. Very interesting rotation there from blue. You notice the BVO lobbies lately have been really anxious. Players who aren't usually over-rotating have been doing it a lot more lately. Looking at you not. Is Potato Soup. Light touch. KO7 going up. And, oh, we got to tilt that nose down. That's all right. Orange were frozen. Jesusi picks up the first goal for blue. The Potato Soup was hoping to get a follow-up from Potatoes, but I think Potatoes ended up being starved on the play. I don't know what his boost total was. You're sorry, Not. Well, stop doing it. Not. I want you to save the replay next time, and you will force yourself to watch that game from your perspective, and it's only until you cringe into the 4th dimension that you will stop doing it. I'm telling you, once you like watch yourself in the out-of-body experience make mistakes, all of a sudden you make that mistake way less in the future. Jesusi gonna push it in. 2 goals now to none. 2:58 to go. Orange having trouble as I don't know where Potato Soup was going on that play. He just flew off of his own volition. Vadison was on the ball. He tried to play it fast. You watched it? It hurt? Okay. Good. It's only because I've watched you play well, Not. And Potato Soup will put it in. We'll split the lead quickly. His goals are just going in off of the errors. See Jesusi and KO7 double commit on the play. Jesusi not in position after the challenge. You can't do anything about it. It goes right by him. That's a tough decision right there. It was a well-placed ball by the offense. You put it right in the middle of the rotation. And, you know, this might be a lesson for your ranked games as well. If you've got 2 players split wide and you're on the ball, hit it right in the center of them. How often will you see a double commit, especially in the champ ranks? I think very often. Here is the touch. Nice challenge. Kept the ball high, and Jesusi comes off and gets the dish goal. That's beautiful stuff from Jesusi. Keep hearing your own name, yeah. Zeusy and then Hey Zeusy, which are two totally different kinds of Zeus. One is a Greek mythological god, and I don't know what the ZUSSI is, if it's anything. Another challenge up the wall. And orange clear back out over to the side. What's up, Jamie Hamilton? How you doing? Welcome to Jorby over on YouTube. We got a lot of new faces over on the YouTube chat. Happy to see it. My name is Jorby. I do this thing called Blue versus Orange on my channel in Rocket League, where you queue up for private matches and I cast over them. I've been casting professional Rocket League for 8 years, RLCS for 7 years. And we are trying to add probably a bit of variety to the stream in the near future. For now, today, all BVO, and Blue not able to get the goal. Vadisen dove back just in time for the save. Craterade unable to get that in front of the box. KO7 will try next. Pop up for Craterade. Craterade lurking, and the shot right into Potato Soup. Jesusy going hard on the hit, and it does go high. No one from Orange could go. Good steal from KO7, but not on target. Jesusy did have a chance on the net. Vadisen got control of the ball. KO7 knocks it away from him. As this one comes off the ramp. It's tough to give general advice on what to do to get out of a certain rank. In your case, Aussie Champ 1. There's lots of reasons why you might not be able to rank up, but lots of times it is specific to however you are playing the game. And so general advice I don't like to give usually. Jesusy will pick up another goal. This one's starting to run away for the blue team. General advice is hard to give in a purely context-dependent game like Rocket League, because I don't know what your skill set is. I don't know, I don't know what you look like on the field. Not every Champ 1 is the exact same. There are some general things that you might be able to find if you look at multiple Champ 1 players, but it would be foolish to assume that because you're in Champ 1 it means you can't do this or you can do that, if you will. So that one comes across. And scooped up high, Potato Soup off the ceiling. Dropped it down. Potato Soup is cooking with this touch. Got it off the wall, skipping real high. He's only got Jesusy to challenge him. Jesusy knew that touch was coming, wasn't sure how to get to it. Good shot from Potato Soup. It's likely still over here. Still good try. High ball, Potato Soup. Downfield and to the ground. That'll be it. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. Potatoes will get a pick-me-up goal for the road, but that's all they get. As always, guys, thank you so much for playing. Let your teammates make mistakes while you play smarter and safer. See, I don't like that. I don't like that advice, though. Like, saying let your teammate make mistakes is a mindset problem. And for some players, mindset is what keeps them in Champ 1. Not their... for other players, it's decision-making. Like the fact that you say let your teammates make mistakes means that your mindset about your teammates, you already have a losing mindset. Your teammates are going to be different every game. You might see some similar mistakes across games, but all you can control is you. Except that your teammates might make mistakes, but you should still be playing. You could play safe and smart without having that thought of like, I'm going to let my teammates make mistakes. You know what I mean? Especially if you're playing like rank 3s. You have to play as a team. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players ready. I need pollers. Last call for pollers. All right, pollers isn't here. We're going to move him down. Replacing pollers will be Dank. Once Dank is Dank, once you see the rebalance happen, hit the ready button for me, please, and thank you. All right, just need Dank to hit that ready button for me. What's up, X-Troll? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Last call for Dank. All right, we'll try Dank again in a couple of games. Indigo, you're next up, dude. Hit that ready button as soon as you see the rebalance happen. If you got ball chasers in your lobby, you let them cut. But you also still have to be smart with your decision making. I think one problem that I think is happening for players that they make the first analysis point is correct. If you have a ball chaser in your lobby, play around them, let them cut in front of you because you know they're going to chase, right? But there's a second part to that, and that is you have a tendency to play too passively a lot of times. You think, okay, I'm going to let him ball chase everywhere, but you still got to be aware of where he is on the field. And so if he's close to the ball, if you know he's going to rotate close to the ball, cover for that. But when you know he's not around, then you know you can go for the ball. But if you play too passive, then that's on you. You know, Rocket League is not a game where you could say, oh, you have a teammate ball chasing, just play back. That doesn't really help you in a situation where there's going to be a lot of situations in that game where you cannot play back. Otherwise, you'll get scored on, especially if the guy on the other team knows what he's doing with the ball. Like one philosophy of play is really hard to stick to. You really got to look at what's in front of you and make decisions based on that each moment, you know? All right, Indigo's hit the ready button. Let's go ahead and set this up. All right, lobby's up. They don't practice posting or positioning themselves to play on the ball or set up for anyone. They are very lovely, beautiful players. I don't know what you mean by that. You ball chase too because you have an ego? I think that might be a harsh way to put it. I'm sure that's true for a lot of players, but I don't know if that's a catch-all. I'm a big fan of nuance, and not every case is equal. All right. You know, this isn't like a MOBA where you're in mid lane and you have a favorable matchup. And you know, okay, as soon as this hero, champ, god, whatever you want to call it, as soon as they use this ability, if I can bait them to use this ability out, I know they're going to be completely helpless, and I can punish them and kill them easily. You know, the only thing you have there in Rocket League is, like, say you fake challenge to get them to move the ball, right? But that doesn't help you in decision-making, rotation-based situations. That's not a general piece of advice that you can just give. You can be like, just fake challenge the ball, you know, because that's not going to apply to every situation. So we got on blue, Puffin, Diamond 3, Checker 101, Champ 1, and Indigo, Champ 3. On the other side, Jaden, GC2. Tim Goo back in the lobby with us, Gold 2. And Arsenal's biggest fan, GC2. So everyone in the lobby has played before. I'm happy to see that. Some players do not practice, and you know what? That just happens. The thing that stopped me from, like, tilting on a regular basis in Rocket League was just accepting that not only am I going to get teammates that do not perform to whatever expectations that I have, and so you should just drop your expectations. That's step one. And step two is drop your expectations for yourself as well. And what I mean by that is accept that you are going to make mistakes, because those are the two main things that will tilt players. One, bad teammates. Two, bad play yourself. Like I said earlier in this discussion, Rocket League is the hardest competitive game that there is. That's a great save from Checker and a great follow-up recovery. Oh, my. He ripped himself out of the net. And it's pushed across. But seriously, guys, like, this game is not easy. And I think we really warp our perspective when you look at pro play. They're playing a different game. You know, you can't judge yourself by pro play. It's just an entirely different read up there. They ain't playing the same game as you are. Nice shot from Arsenal's biggest fan. And he'll get the first goal of the game. And I also think that a lot of content creators, and I've been seeing an uptick of this in general. Like, there are some, like, TikTok streamers that I see. Some guys that stream, like, simultaneously on Twitch and TikTok, where their whole persona is just yelling at their teammates. And I don't really understand this. And I think it's super lame, personally. Like, because first of all, like, as, like, people who are streaming the game for others to watch, you know, I think you set a bad example. And I think it's a cultural problem as well. When it comes to expectations, when it comes to tilt, and when it comes to teammates in general. And this isn't just a problem in Rocket League, right? It's a problem in all games. I will say that Rocket League, it's less of a problem in Rocket League than it is in other games. But I do think it's a cultural issue when when all these content creators, these SSL content creators, are like, oh yeah, diamonds are just absolute trash. Like, if you're diamond, you're trash. When in reality, if you're diamond, you're literally in the top 10% of everyone who's ever touched this game. And I think it's pretty lame to be like, wow, you're trash, when this is the hardest game that there is. If you make it to diamond in this game, it's objectively impressive in terms of, like, a video game skill. So I think that whole mindset of being like, yeah, these players so bad. Oh, you couldn't hit this, you know, oh, you can't air dribble. Oh, you suck. It's like, well, I mean, it's air dribble is hard, man. A lot of people have figured it out. Sure. But ain't nobody putting as much time into the game as, you know, content creators and pros. And I think a lot of the language and narrative around that helps facilitate this whole thing that we're talking about. When we talk about bad teammates and expectations and ego and all that fun stuff. Well, anyways, it was a nice goal from Indigo earlier. With 45 seconds remain. That's a good pop-up for Indigo. He's got Checker on the wing. Checker's going to go, but Indigo ended up through the first defender, and it puts right back down. That ball turned off to the opposite side. Arsenal slipping back around it. Double committing on the play. Arsenal's biggest fan tried for the fake. Checker played the ball instead and easily turned away. Another touch. Another off the ramp. Time expiring. Could be our 4th overtime of the day. Puffin. Ooh, God. Arsenal's biggest fan was lurking around it. Tingu will let it drop. And we've got OT. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not naming names or anything because it's a couple of streamers I've seen do it that have been getting kind of popular. But their whole, like, literally their whole shtick is just being toxic to their teammates. Oh, Indigo just going to get the lobber. It falls into the net. And Indigo going deep off the ceiling. He gets the bump as well to win the game for Blue. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. But yeah, like when you base your whole streaming personality off of being toxic, like that's so cringe, dude. Like as if you don't make mistakes. I don't know. And people are like, "Yeah, it's funny." I'm like, "What's funny about it? What's funny about being a dick?" I don't get it. Anyways, probably the next player's in the queue. Jiva, I don't really agree with that. Playing on console only makes a real difference when you start talking about being like 1800, 1900, 2000 MMR. But console's not holding players back from making GC. That's an excuse. You give that player a PC, and chances are if they do get better, it's because they put more time into the game and more time into training. Now, I will say, if they do get better on PC, it's because they have access to tools like Bacchus Mod, like the Workshop, right? And you can still get access to Workshop maps through Bacchus Mod, even if you have to download it through Epic Games. But there's no there's no wide difference between playing on console and PC that would prevent a player from ranking up to GC. I think like you might start running into that problem a little bit at the very highest, and like SSL is sooner than 1800, but I'm saying even higher than that. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players ready to go. Yeah, that's why I say I know the input lag is a problem on some consoles. All right, we got 3 EU but 2 US West, so this is going to be on US East. Lobbies up. The only thing you found hard is doing a sidewall wave dash while on console. Yeah, and you could go your whole career without ever learning a sidewall wave dash and easily make GC. I'm not too aware of all of the... I don't know about 120 hertz on console or anything like that, so I can't speak to that, but... And I don't think, like, someone mentioned it in chat earlier, but everyone's got an ego. But it's just about how you like react to situations. And if you let your ego react to situations instead of actually taking in what's happening and understanding that everyone else in the lobby is a human being, and that you yourself make mistakes, check your own ego. That's the biggest thing that I wanted to take away from the conversation. Check active match chat. Dust said he's not making it. All right, everyone leave the lobby. All right, Pato, you are next up, dude. Want to see the rebalance happen? Hit that ready button for me, please, and thank you. Hey, Pato, what's up? Thank you very much. I'll go ahead and create the lobby. It has swung to 4 Europe, 1 US West, 1 US East. Give me one moment. Just asking Coda if he's all right with it. All right. Coda's cool with it. We do go to Europe for this game. Lobby's up. Who are my top 8 teams going into the major? You can go on my YouTube channel and click on my Copenhagen Major Power Rankings video that I did with Corelli. I believe that's somehow that was 2 weeks ago now already. But check out that video and you'll find out who my top 8 are. We are underway with our next game. There's a shot right off the kickoff. We got Asda's Milk, Plat 2, Kota, Diamond 3. Coming in from US West. What's that ping looking like? 184 from US West. That's not that bad. That's not bad at all. Then we got Dino GC1. On the other side, Pato, Champ 3, Mimi King, Diamond 1, and Coffee, Diamond 3. Everyone in the lobby has played, I believe even played earlier today, except for Kota. This will be Kota's first game of the day. It stays a little risky there from Mimi King. Couldn't get to the touch, but a good save, I believe. Kota came in, flew in, got the save. Pato coming back in off the post, or the crossbar, excuse me. I don't know how my brain always mixes that up, dude. No matter what. It's like it hits the post. For some reason, my brain wants to say bar. Kota. Whoa, non-touch there. Junior Coffee flew in expecting a shot. That's a high ball. Pato tried for the soft touch. Blue are ready for it. Waiting in the corner. And Dino will collect the first goal. So yeah, Pato tries the soft touch here. You see the neutral hop. But Dino was right there waiting for it in the corner. Nobody from Orange was there immediately for it. And an easy goal to start the game. I'll be honest with you, Britt, I have not touched Sideswipe since Stockholm. Sideswipe came out while we were in Stockholm, and I was playing it on my iPad then. I was having good fun with it. But then after I got home, I never touched it again. I just played normal Rocket League. Nice challenge from Asda's Milk in front of the box. And how about Asda's Milk, the Plat, gets a nice challenge in front. Sees that nobody's going to go for it. He's got the challenge against Mimi King. And Kota got the free touch and will take advantage with the second goal, excuse me. There was a map change. It was Manfield Night. I will switch after this game. Thank you for reminding me, Monarch. I will remember it this time. That one's just rolling into the net. Pato gets a free goal. Not what Blue want. Mimi King, cheeky little back pass. And third man lurking forward. That was Asda's Milk. Goes right over his head. Pato questioning what this game could possibly be. Well, this is Rocket League. Pato falling down onto it and pushed back to the opposite side. Two and a half minutes on the clock. No one from Orange wants to challenge. Instead, Dino sits right in the midfield, and he's got the shot. Dino throws a rocket onto the Orange net, and there ain't much metal left on the cars for Orange. Mimi King gets bumped out of the way. That creates the hole. Pato did his best to get back in time, but an absolute missile of a shot goes in the back of the net. What do I think Rocket League needs in the future to keep it going? Nothing. I think Rocket League is a perfect game. I would love to see... I've always wanted, you know, creative mode support and those types of things with networking. That's one thing I've always wanted for this game. But I don't know if you guys saw it. There was a thread from Mr. Swaggles, who is a huge member of the map-making community. And he outlined a post about why a creative mode on an engine this old would take so many resources and take so long that it would be hardly worth Psyonix's time to make that happen in the way that they would want to as a first-party supported program. Because you can't just throw together something that looks like it was done by a modder. You know, there are a lot, and there's a lot of legal things you have to cover as well when it comes to creative modes. And if you didn't build it from the ground up with that, then it's a lot harder to put it in the game afterwards. So as much as I've always wanted that, I highly recommend you guys check out that thread if you look up Mr. Swaggles on Twitter. It's the thing he's most recently talked about. It's a literal meta thread that answers a lot of your questions about why and why not and all of that fun stuff. But back to the conversation about what Rocket League needs. Other than that, it doesn't need anything. There are still hundreds of thousands of people playing this game every single day. The only thing the game needed to get that kind of player base concurrently was going free to play. Asda's Milk slaps it down and back to the opposite side. But if you look at peak hours, there's anywhere between 400 to 600,000 people playing Rocket League at any given time. So clearly, the game itself is enough for people to play. And it's another one of those things where, you know, the vocal online community feels a lot different than casuals do. Most people don't play the game as much as all of you sitting in chat do. You know, most people are only good for a couple of games a night. In their day-to-day. Kota gets another goal here. That's going to end it. Congratulations to Blue. You've won the game. GG's. So you're good for at least 40 games. See, 40 games is a lot. That is a lot of games. But to me, you look at the player numbers, and if the game was truly dying or people were bored with the game, then you wouldn't see that many people playing it. The core gameplay is just that good. And having modes like Rumble and having the, you know, extra modes that pop up in this rotation that they've developed, right? Because you look over here, you got this week it's Spike Rush, or this month or season or whatever, it's Spike Rush and Beach Ball, right? Beach Ball, personally, not my favorite mode, right, though. Spike Rush is a fun mode, though. And that's part of what helps keep people coming back. It doesn't take a lot to bring players back, and that speaks to the strength of the core game. I talked about how this is the hardest game in the entire world, because every time someone who plays casually comes back, you know, they might be a little bit better at the game than they were before, and it takes a lot to increase your rank in this game. And still, a lot of people have put a lot of time into the game to get better at it. And even then, you look at if you go into competitive, you know, we still got drop shot around. We still got hoops and rumble. Hoops and rumble are massively popular modes. Like these, and adding too many modes. The reality is, and as much to my chagrin, right? Drop shot, snow day. I wasn't a fan of snow day, but like drop shot and snow day, they didn't have many players. Specifically for drop shot, because I do think it's a high skill game mode. And most players, again, if you look at the skill distribution, most players sit at plat. That's where the most players are in terms of their competitive rank. So yeah, don't take my ranks for anything. I don't play threes unless it's in 1800 lobbies, because I only play with other people, and all of my friends are way higher ranked than me. So, and I haven't played enough twos to get GC1 back. I haven't been playing a lot. But let's go ahead and set up this next lobby. I got Disco Larry, Dank, TWX, Scythers, and Creamy Ice. That's 5. I am just missing Polars. Polars wasn't here earlier. We're going to go ahead and take him out. Replacing Polars will be Yo Chase. Yo Chase, go ahead and hit that ready button as soon as you see the rebalance happen. You want volleyball back? I hear you. I hear you. PS4, PS5, or Xbox controller. If you are in the market for a controller, you should get one that has Hall effect sticks. Hall effect sticks will never stick drift. Your next best bet is a PS4 controller. Hall effect sticks are sticks that use magnets, and there are no parts in Hall effect sticks that touch each other. So you get stick drift because the part inside the spring, it wears down the not actuator. I don't know why I'm thinking of the wrong word. But it basically puts your stick out of position because it grinds against the other parts. Hall effect sticks grind against nothing. I bought a controller with Hall effect sticks almost 4 months ago now, and I've been using it pretty heavily since then. All my other controllers, because I'm pretty hard on my sticks, develop stick drift within the first month or two. This, nothing. It's still, and I pulled up an input program that shows you like where your sticks are sitting. It's still accurate to 0.0001. I'm going to go ahead and create the lobby. So that's what I recommend for you. I would not waste your money on if you're hard on your controllers and you don't own a PS5, I wouldn't waste your money on the OEM controllers personally. And I've been through so many Elite Series controllers that I cry thinking about it. I'm setting up the lobby now, guys. Don't worry. All right, lobby's up. The controller I got was the FlyDigi Vader Pro 3. But there are other Hall effect stick controllers on the market. I highly recommend you Google it, do a little bit of research. I got a Thrustmaster eSwap controller, and the sticks that change out I don't know what happened, but, like, they just went bad where, like, I put it in and, like, the stick is doing this all by itself. Not physically, but, like, digitally. It's just doing this. And it just broke on me. Also, the trigger broke off. I was so disappointed because people had praised that controller so much. And I was like, ooh, I'll be able to just switch out the sticks next time. But the sticks are also that you have to buy to replace them are very expensive. I was very disappointed with the Thrustmaster eSwap. I do not recommend that controller. All right, we got 6 players in the lobby. Disco Larry, Champ 3. TWX, GC2. And Young Joe, GC3. On the other side, we got Saigo, Champ 2. IC GC1. And then Dank, SSL. Quite the lobby. SSL, GC1, GC3, GC2, Champ 3, Champ 2. There's only 2 champs. Across the board. Orange will score first. Icy puts it on the right-hand side. You get the easy first goal. We do welcome TWX and Creamy Ice to Blue versus Orange. This is their first time ever playing. And happy to have you guys here. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Yep. That happens. Can't always get the ping that you want in these lobbies. We have people from all around the world that queue up. Especially for our EU folks. They probably play on high ping more than any other competitors here. Our North American-based players play on European servers the least. TWX, great follow-up touch. Back to Young Joe. Yeah, the 200 ping, no problem here for TWX. Got a great first touch on the ball. It made that second follow-up very easy to beat the defender. And he'll put it right back in. Say lobbies have changed, it seems. Champ is like GC, and GC will have SSL players. Well, I wouldn't say any of our GC players look like SSLs. But I do think the general level of champs across the board has increased. Not just in blue versus orange. But we do have a lot of GCs lately. Like the last few weeks, we've had a lot more GCs in the lobbies. Where I feel like our rank plurality definitely lies in champ. But GC's been getting a lot more players that queue up here in blue versus orange. TWX going to pick up another goal off of a pair of demos. Where'd those demos come from? Oh, it came from Disco Larry. Killed third man, and the double commit certainly hurts any try that orange had. Disco Larry's also GC. My bad, right. It didn't update because he was in the queue. So actually 5 GCs in the lobby. The teams would still be the same. So technically you got GC1, GC2, GC3 on blue. Saigo goes underneath and knocked back over to the opposite side. Saigo, the lone champ in the lobby. Disco Larry with the challenge. Will be knocked downfield. See what Dank does. He'll go hard on the pass. Like the idea. It's a great way to create space when you have both blue players on the backboard, but TWX does not care. He's beating the ping allegations right now. High touch, but a soft one. No one's going to follow it up immediately. Dank needed the boost, and he ends up hitting it into Saigo, who double commits on the play. Dank passes it right into him. What website do I use? It'd be Rocket League Garage, which is rocket-league.com. It will tell you whatever the live stats are. Rocket League Garage was the place that was the trading hub for Rocket League. I believe they are shutting down, so I don't know if the website is still up, but they were pulling that data, and wait a minute. What in the world? Dude, that was crazy. Whoa! Young Joe, back to Disco Larry. Nice shot. Oh, it looked nice, but he couldn't put it in. And it's turned down. They are still up, only shut down trading. All right, yeah, so they should still have the player counts there. Good job from Disco Larry. Orange looking for a way in. Midfield blocked out. Dank going for the high touch. A good challenge again there from Young Joe. Icy. Wade sits back, and you can't be sitting back. Someone's just got to challenge the ball. Who could have challenged this on Orange? Let's see. Dank already went. He's backwards. And just way too long getting turned around to go cover the net there. Nobody there. If I'm Icy on that play, I don't care about the boost. I'm going to try to get that ball. Nobody's around. But that should have been challenged by somebody. Everyone rotated wide. Nobody could get back. That was after Dank had already challenged the ball, so he was out of the play. Saigoat was on the opposite side of the field. This one's starting to get away from the Orange squad. Hit downfield. Good catch by Icy. Be a chance for Orange. Dank tests the board high and easily passing the test are blue. And Young Joe got him again. A fifth goal for the blue side. Young Joe, nice catch, 1v1 against Saigoat. And he decides to cut in early to try to challenge him, but Young Joe had the double hop. Tough one for Saigoat. Playing net there might have been a little better. But you got to respect the aggressive challenge regardless. And Icy got there again. Disco Larry. Like to control that. This one definitely got out of hand. TWX scored a lot of open goals. And there was another one where Saigoat and Dank double committed. It led to an own goal as it goes up high off the wall. Shots coming in for Disco Larry, but just missed wide. Cleared out by the Orange side. Young Joe tries to catch and swivel. But Dank puts it on the bevel. IC misses the ball, but it was all a feint for Saigoat. And the journey starts now. There's not a lot of time left on the clock. Another challenge. Young Joe bounces that one underneath. What's up, Tylor? Good to see you, dude. Well, this is not where Orange want to be. They need to be on the blue half, and there's just too much time off the clock. TWX misses the net, but the rebound will be good for Young Joe, and that is going to do it. GG's. Give it up for all 6 players in the lobby. Shout out to Creamy Ice and TWX. Hope you guys had a good time being brand new players. What's up, Natras? How you doing, dude? Good to see you back. Polars, I saw your tag. Give me 1 second. I'll add you back into the queue, dude. I'll put you in for the next game, all right? But next up, I have Monarch, Juso, Powerful Lord, Turret, Dusk, and 4K Vision. What's good, Natras? All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players ready to go. Beautiful. We got US West versus US East. So I will coin flip for this. Heads will be NA East. Tails will be NA West. So here we go. What's it going to be? It is heads. It will be US East. Lobbies up, guys. All right, we got 5 players in the lobby, and 6. There we go. On blue, Powerful Lord, GC2. Monarch, Diamond 2. And Juso, Champ 1. On the other side, Dusk, Champ 1. Spulak, Spulak is Plat 3. And then Turret, SSL. I believe this is Spulak's first time playing in Blue versus Orange. So happy to have you here, man. Hope you have a good time in the lobby. And I forgot to switch the map again. I am not doing my job here. Is there any way to take your replay files off the computer and watch them on another device? You could always upload them to ballchasing.com. But you can't watch your replays on a device that doesn't have Rocket League installed on it. At best, Ball Chasing will give you like a cool little isometric view, but it's not like you're actually watching the game. But no, you need to watch replays inside the Rocket League client. You would like to say the Smite content was amazing and you'd love to see more. There will be more Smite content on the channel. Outside of the casting, I do want to play it a little bit on stream as well. If I do end up doing that, any new content I do that like is another game will likely be before Blue versus Orange on the day, so it would be like in the either early afternoon if you're on the East Coast or Europe. And Turret, wow, Turret. It's a nice goal here. Takes it up the back wall. Got to reset quickly with his neutral hop. And gets a little help from Spulak, who came in and pushed him through. That was an impressive goal. Nice help from your team on the little team bump. And how about it? Turret's played in Blue versus Orange before and is usually good for at least a clip. And he got it early on this time. Juso will respond with an easy shot. He gets a hard touch. Turret playing back on the wall. Maybe not estimating. He sees Powerful Lord there as well. That one was actually kind of hard for Turret to lock down. Because he's looking at Powerful Lord. He's not expecting the extra touch from Juso. Juso puts it over his head, and it's an easy goal. Yeah, you just do slash register again. Oh, yep, they got you. Monarch sets it up for Powerful Lord. And Blue will take the lead. Nice setup here from Monarch. Go up, and he's got the backboard available. Sets it down. Powerful Lord sees that Orange are all disheveled, and he knows he can be aggressive as third man there. He knows no one is there to respond. And that's the awareness that I'm talking about. Lots of moments where net is covered and it's not the smartest idea to get aggressive as third man. That's why I say in a context-dependent game, it's bad general advice to give somebody because you getting aggressive might be the difference. But it all depends on what is in front of you. And wow, that ball forced up high, somehow not going to get it. You're confused on how Monarch is Diamond? It's a mental block for Monarch. Monarch has shown his frustration a couple of times during Blue versus Orange. And he's admitted as much himself. That's a loose ball. It should be a free goal for Spulak as he splats the ball in the back of the net. No problem. Are these matches for anyone to play? Absolutely. All ranks, regions, and platforms are welcome. But that's to me the biggest thing holding Monarch back. Is just that that little bit of tilt factor that comes into it. But when he's feeling good, he doesn't. You don't see those double commits come out. You don't see him rushing his touches, and he's got the skill. But per the earlier conversation we were having about, someone asking for general advice as a Champ 1, what they can do to improve. It's impossible to say. I might be giving you bad advice because you might already be good at doing the things that I'm telling you should do. Maybe it is your mental that holds you back. I don't know. I can only take what you tell me. But short of actually watching your games, I think it's hard to give advice that is good. You know, I would say it would be rank irresponsible. It's kind of like saying, you know, rotate back post, which I think is the worst general advice you could give ranked players. Because rotating back post doesn't apply a lot of the time, especially across ranks. You know, rotating back post makes more sense in more situations at a higher level. But again, it's all context dependent. You guys know what I say on this channel. If you're third man and you're rotating back and a teammate's already on the wall and on the ball, then you should get behind the goal line, into the net. Demo opens it up for Spulak. Orange will take the lead with 3 goals. Turret, he sets it up. Look what control gets you. And that flip that gives it a little bit of power, a little skip to my Lou. Back to Spulak. And he's running down the yellow brick road to a possible victory. 42 seconds. And that smoke screen definitely hard. You learned how to flip reset, Kiji? Oh, nice, man. Congratulations. That is quite the advanced mechanic. Hard to initially get down at first. It's a multi-step process. Turret just sniped the midfield away. And that results in another goal. Monarch was looking for Powerful Lord, but the pass was on his back pipe. There wasn't much he could do to get a hold of that. He tried to turn around, and Turret was right there to punish. Sometimes the plays develop so fast that rotating back post is a waste. See, that's what I mean. In context of other situations, maybe the better place to sit is top of the box as the play's coming towards you, and then you know if your teammates beat on the wall, you can play the rebound instead, right? There's like a million different situations. That doesn't mean there's a million different decisions you have to make or a million different positions you have to sit. But there are similar situations. Like I said, if anyone's trying to give you general advice on ranking up, I think you take it with a hefty grain of salt because it may not actually apply and it might be creating a bad habit instead. Like, I think saying rotate back post as third man creates bad habits because it puts you in I need to play this rigid style of play. This is the way if my teammate doesn't rotate back post, then he's a bad teammate because that's why we got scored on. When in reality, it's because you were in front of a challenge and you just missed the ball. Right? Like, there's a million different reasons why the ball goes in the back of the net. And GG's to all 6 players. Best advice is to watch your replays. I do think that helps. I do think you also need to know what you're looking for when you watch replays. And I think to gain that perspective, to learn what you were doing or what led to something, is watch from your teammate's perspective. You know, if you're unsure, if you watch your perspective and you're like, I did everything possible. I did absolutely everything. My teammates just suck. It's like, okay, watch the whole game from your teammate's perspective and pretend you're the teammate. Pretend you're your bad teammates. And then see how you feel. And that would put you in a good position to identify mistakes that you might be making and how you might be making your teammates uncomfortable. Because if you can feel your teammates' discomfort, you should stop immediately and be like, oh, now you take that feeling and be like, okay, so I know that doing this was the wrong call. So we got Mr. Lowell 5000, Exonym, Wayfair, ready to go. I need characters I don't recognize. Vince, I believe. Vince, Polars, and Trainiac to hit the ready button. Remember, if the ready button's not working, typing anything in the chat is also just as valid. It's just to let me know that you are here and you see all the information you need. He said if he plays bad, it's the anesthesia. All right, I'm still missing 3 players. I'm missing Polars, Trainiac, and Vince, I believe. Last call for these 3 players. Okay, Vince dropped out. No Polars or Trainiac either. All right, let me remove everybody out of here. I got you, Gladiator. I will do that. I did it for someone else earlier, so I will do it this time. Okay, replacing those 3 players will be Ahmed, Wakasnow, and Galaxy Survivor. You guys are the next 3 players. Please go ahead and hit the ready button for me as soon as you see the rebalance happen. Thank you very much. Guys, it's the perfect time to remind you that tomorrow there will not be BVO because I have a doctor's appointment, and there was literally no other time that I could pick that weren't during BVO hours, so I have to go do that fun stuff. So there won't be blue versus orange tomorrow, but we'll be back live again with it on Wednesday. All right, I only had Ahmad ready up. I am missing Wakasnow and Galaxy Survivor. Last call for Wakasnow and Galaxy Survivor. I got Galaxy Survivor. No Wakasnow means we're taking him out. Replacing Wakasnow will be Dark 251 Bursts. Yes, Thursday is the major. I'd like to say we do a watch party, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. Getting up at 5 a.m., that's going to be pretty hard for me. I'm barely getting my butt out of bed at 7. All right, I got Dark 251 Burst ready. And we're going to make the lobby. And we're switching to Manfield Knight. I remembered finally. 40 matches later. All right, lobby's up. It's 9:30 a.m. for you because you're South America. Very nice. Yeah, usually European lands are like 7 or 8 a.m. West Coast time. So this is a little earlier than usual. I think it's probably because of a venue limitation, like I was saying earlier. It's usually how it goes. So just leave the stream going into the night with the RLCS stream up. But you don't understand. I am not going to be awake at 5:30. I'm going to miss half the games. All right. We got Ahmad, Mr. Lull, Exonym in the lobby. We're waiting for everyone else, and then we'll get going. So that's okay. We could watch party. I sit down. What did I miss? All right, we're just waiting on Galaxy Survivor, and then we'll be good to go.